Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Faiz. My number is 2519004, and my title of proposal is Learning and Speaking Through Telegram's voice call group HIG, Indonesian Users Challenge and Their Strategies. So, in this proposal, I will show the breakdown of study that here's my background and as the researcher to start the research that the application and website have a lot of form, either by text or capable to face-to-face conversation. Direct fact of both feature are on Telegram. Telegram is an application for chatting service, instant multi-platform, cloud computing based freely and provided by Yasin 2021. Telegram has feature called video call group. So in this reason, we can use Telegram as the learning platform. So we can say it's like Zoom, but it's cheaper and it's free, and we have unlimited time for using it. And then we have online learning becomes a solution in the learning process by utilizing the internet and digital media in delivering material as a mean of communication that media that support the learning process. The use of Telegram is a source of communication that makes it easier for students to get information through groups. So the Telegram can be the useful platform to students get information through the groups that they use or they join in with a lot of people from around the world for speaking skill process. Ayadillah at 2020 stated that the use of communication media is an effort used to convey information. Communication media also played an important role in people's lives, including their use in learning, where one of the communication media that is often used in learning is online media, such as application, email, classroom, and Telegram. So in the third point in this background of study, the researchers said that Telegram is one level with email, with classroom, with another online media that can support the learning process. Research question. Researcher will gain some challenge, and the main things that will be considered as the researcher's question will be: what challenge do the Indonesian telecom user get in their speaking practice through voice call group, and what strategy that they use in Telegram voice call group? Let's jump into operational definition. Telegram application, told by Nureni and Yanti to 2020, Telegram application, a mobile application based on English education that use a fun of enjoyable method. So this is a thesis from Nureni and Yanti at 2020 that told the how is the Telegram works, what is the Telegram, and where they come from. And it can be the base of the researcher's research. English Learning by Wijaya at 2017 English learning, developing English language skill contextually and acceptable according to the context and condition and daily situation of student. And speaking skill, the most important aspect of learning a second or foreign language by Fitria Dwimaulidianti and Sapitri at 2021. Significance of research are explained as follows by practical significance. Practical significance that researcher use is researcher will be a concrete proof of the use of Telegram in application of theory of learning speaking, and it will present challenge and strategies the Telegram users face their speaking practice. Literature review that will use of the researcher will be from Telegram as learning media in speaking, stated by Arya Dilah 2020. Use of communication media is an effort used to convey information. Communication media also plays an important role in people's life, including their use in learning, where one of communication media that is often used in learning is online media, such as application, email, classroom, and telegrams. Online learning become a solution in the learning process by utilizing the internet and media in delivering material as a mean of communication media that support the learning process. The use of Telegram is a source of communication that makes it easier for students to get information through groups like face-to-face class, virtual class, must also be managed properly in order to create a conducive class with the activeness and creativity of lectures and student in it. Telegram users facility that Telegram offers facility that supports speaking skill learners to increase their ability for public speaking. We can see by the security of sending documents, music, zip, real-time location, and meet new contexts around the world. Started by Fitriansa 2020. Online learning becomes a solution in the learning process. We are utilizing internet and digital media in delivering material as a means of communication that media support the learning process. There are some previous studies concerning the use of Telegram in English learning. The first is Ramamurthy, who conducted as a research entitled Student Response to Use Telegram in Speaking Practice During Self-Learning Time. Research methodology. The studies discuss the experience of Telegram users in learning speaking through the Telegram voice call group. Based on the narrative, the researcher will get data about the challenge the participant face in the voice call groups of Telegram as a learning tool for online learning practice and the strategies to cope them. Therefore, researcher will use narrative method. Settings and participant. The researcher will use Telegram random chat and English cafe groups. The researcher will use 2 Telegram groups because the number meet the minimum and 80% members are from non-native non-native English speaking countries. The data the data they share will be kept confidential. Data collection. In a semi-cultural interview, the interviewers use a series of prepared questions and the participant will answer in their own words. Iswara Murthy and Sarin Post 2006. In this case, data collection. In this case, the researcher will focus on how the participant impression of using Pascal group on Telegram is, including the challenge and strategies they use. This interview will use Indonesian to avoid misunderstanding and misperception of the question. Data analysis. The researcher will use Brown and Clark from 26 and Widodo from 2014. By Brown and Clark, identified thematic analysis by 6 stages. The first one is being familiar with the data that we use by repeatedly reading the main point and then transcribing it. Second is generating initial codes. Maximize your understanding about your data and work systematically through the entire data test. Third are searching for the themes. It will be useful for researcher because this phase we can refocus the analysis as the broader level of themes. The fourth step is reviewing themes. During this phase, we can see some candidates that are not really related with our data. So we can identify distinction between themes. Fifth are defining and naming themes. We will see some candidate of themes and define and refine it so we can identify the essence of what each theme is about to and determine its aspect of captured essence of what each the theme is of captured data. The last one will be producing the report. It begins when you have a set of fully worked out themes and involves the final analysis and begins with the report. And from Widodo 2014, we have 5 points. It is listening the record repeatedly, transcribing the data, interpreting the data by using its word as participant sentence, communicate whether the data match with the participant intent, and build data credibly by asking feedback about interpretation the data to the participant. Thank you for the time and see ya.